Well, let's get into the last part then. And we've talked about these teams, some a little bit more in-depth than others because there's just a lot more to say on them. But right now, as we sit here July 5th recording this podcast, who's your division winner? Who do you think has the best chance of winning this division?
Kansas City. Not even close. No one's coming near Kansas City.
No complaints.
Nope.
I can't even put a straight face and say Denver. I can't. Like, I would love to be able to do that, but I can't.
Yeah.
Mark Butt fumbling Sanchez will not let it happen.
To me, Denver's like a 7 or 8 win team. They could be a little bit less if Paxton Lynch really proves to not be worthwhile, and Mark Sanchez is Mark Sanchez, who we just saw a couple years ago. Then that's possible. They could be less than that. They could be a little bit more if that defense wants to carry them once again, because the defense is what carried this team to the Super Bowl last year. So they could definitely do that, especially getting Von Miller back. They could be a little bit more and compete for a wild card spot. But I really think Oakland is the one that's really competing. They're going to be second in the division. They're going to compete hard.
I'm going to hit you with a surprise about Oakland. Playoff team. They're a playoff team this year. They are going to get a wild card spot. It's going to be KC winning the division. Might get a first round bye. Might be the second best team in the division behind the Patriots. But Oakland, I'm gonna pencil it in. They're a wild card team.
Second best team in the AFC. So you would put them above the Chiefs.
No, I'm saying the Chiefs would be the second best. The Chiefs are going to win the division and be the second best team in the AFC.
Okay, I thought you were giving them a bye for a second. No.
The Chiefs are getting the first round bye.
All right.
That's how good. That's how good the Chiefs are going to be. Oakland, they'll be like 5 or 6, whichever wild card spot you want to give.
I don't want to give too many things away, but people, they know that I'm high on Pittsburgh. They now know that I'm high on Kansas City. I like Miami.
The KC thing, the second seed, that could change because once I go through the wins and losses, but. Yeah, I'll pencil it. Looking at that,
no, right now, going through them, I would still put them in there.
Looking at that Raiders schedule, I'll pencil them in now. They're a wild card team. And the progression that they've been going through since Derek Carr, wild card, baby. They've got it. Got it all day.
I don't want to put anything, I don't want to ruin anything, spoiler alert here, but Oakland's got to compete with, of course, Indianapolis. Cincinnati, I'm a little down on them, but they'll still compete with them for a wild card spot. Buffalo might be competing. I'm kind of doubting it. And, of course, Miami, New England, they're tough. I don't want to say who I have winning the AFC East because that's a couple weeks away.
Yeah, no, keep that one. That's for you and Sean.
It's going to be tough for Oakland to get in there, but they definitely can do it. Denver, unfortunately, is just going to miss out.
No, and I can't agree more. KC and Oakland.
San Diego, I don't know. They're not really in the conversation.
Top 5 pick again?
Top 5 pick, probably. But they're not really in the conversation for the number 1 pick. Of course,
no, that's the Eagles.
Yeah, you can check out my article.
I am already penciling that in.
Check out my article on mostvaluablepodcast.com for that one.
The Eagles, but really it's the Browns.
Yeah, the Browns would love it. They would love it.
Because the Browns own that pick, yeah. But yeah, KC and Oakland, playoff teams from this division. But before I wrap everything up, is there anything from this division that we missed?
No, I don't think so. Kansas City's going to look really, really impressive. Topics of conversation are going to be, John Elway, can he rebuild this team? People I think are going to get really hard on John Elway this coming season because things are going to look a lot worse than they did last year with Peyton Manning. So John Elway is going to get very scrutinized by the media, I think, this coming season.
Chances Von Miller gets that deal.
I'm saying at least, I don't want to say at least, I'm saying like 80%. I really think he's going to get it.
So you're saying there's still that 20%?
There's still a chance that he doesn't happen, but Denver knows that they need him, and they need him bad.
They need him, especially after losing Jackson and Trevathan. But that's going to do it for the Onside Kick this week. I want to thank you guys for listening. You can follow me on Twitter at Ricky Widmer. Mark is at the with 2 E's, Mark Weber. Most Valuable Podcast is at Most Valuable Pod. You can hit that repost, that like button, that like and sub button on YouTube. I want to thank you guys yet again for however you're listening to us today, tonight, or this morning. Make sure to check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Most Valuable Podcast. Just another way for you guys to support us. We will see you next week as we will be going over the NFC West as we continue our previews to get ready for the 2016 NFL season. You guys stay tuned, but as always, have a good day, everybody.
Thank you for listening to this MVP podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Most Valuable Pod for more great podcasts.